G'day everyone, thanks for joining us. It's John in Los Angeles. Welcome to the penultimate webinar for 2011 as part of the South Australian series. Today we've got three operators that are going to present. We're going to start it off with Sue Herrick from magnificent Southern Ocean Lodge. Then we have Kangaroo Island Wilderness Tours and Seascape. Paul Brown, the owner and manager there, is going to present about those wonderful experiences, and then we're going to round it off with Ralph Hadzik from Life is a Cabernet to talk about some upscale food and wine tours around our beautiful regions in South Australia. So we welcome again Matthew Guy over in Adelaide, another early start. How are you, Matt?
Good morning. Good morning.
So we're going to start off with Sue. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine, John, in the green hills of Tennessee.
Excellent. Well, take us away.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It really is my pleasure to present to you Southern Ocean Lodge on Kangaroo Island. We are, of course, the Kangaroo Island's premier luxury lodge. We're part of a group of Australian lodges now known as the Luxury Lodges of Australia, and we're joined by several other properties throughout Australia which maintaining a high standard of accommodation, services and everything that goes with it. But let's zero in on Kangaroo Island. KI, as it's affectionately known, is really one of the most amazing parts of Australia because it allows you and your clients to see the best of Australian wildlife. And we're just a 30-minute flight from Adelaide, so we're really not far off the track. And your clients can absolutely see the very, very best of Australia. We call ourselves Australia the Zoo Without Walls. It's Australia's Galapagos, where you really do have a variety of Australian animals in their natural environment and natural habitat. And Paul can probably elaborate more about that when he presents to us. But Kangaroo Island is a most beautiful island. Scenically, it's one of the most spectacular parts of Australia. And it is actually Australia's third largest island. So we're not just a little drop in the ocean, we're quite considerable in our size, and what we have to offer is immense. We'll talk a little bit about the lodge. The lodge was built 3 years ago. We like to say we raised the bar in Australia by providing a really stunning luxury accommodation, and our location is really worth looking at, but we'll get to that in a moment. Kangaroo Island is amazing because of its, apart from the wildlife, the wonderful food, the wines. If you take a little look at this map here, you'll see we're on the southern end of the island. We're sandwiched between two national parks, and our location is ideal for nature viewing, for wildlife. And it's not just the creature comforts, it's not just the creatures outside, it's the creature comforts that the lodge has to offer. With only 21 rooms at the lodge, you'll walk in the door and see these amazing, spectacular views of the Southern Ocean. We've created the lodge in a wonderful way in that the outside comes in, the surroundings around us complement the accommodations and the standard of accommodation with a sustainable design in mind. James Bailey, who is the owner and the visionary, created this property, and it's been highly acclaimed worldwide as being quite spectacular because of its views, but also the amenities within the rooms, the services, the food, and everything that goes with it. So whilst your clients can enjoy the creatures outside, they will have their own creature comfort indoors, and you can see here some views of amazing food. We use the best and the freshest and the best, which is all locally produced. Basically all our food is organically prepared and presented, and there's just amazing changing daily menu and using lots of fantastic South Australian ingredients locally grown. But it's not just the food, it's the animals, the beauty of the area, and all our experiences and adventures are actually included in the pricing. So when you're looking at Southern Ocean Lodge, you're looking at a totally inclusive package of all meals, all experiences. We have our own resident guides and interpretive programs that include all sorts, the best of Kangaroo Island. We do have a 2-night stay, a minimum 2-night stay, so your clients can really see the best of it all. But it's not just the experiences, it's just the the whole feeling, the ambience, and the beauty of the island, putting it all together in this one little package. From the wonders of Kangaroo Island, it's a perfect base to be able to see the animals, to experience that gorgeous, fresh, vibrant air, and to really see the island with the most perfect climatic conditions, whether you're taking a wonderful walk along the coast or just lying back in your room and really enjoying the views. We have 21 rooms, and they're dotted down the side of the cliff, so everybody basically has the same view out to the ocean. And we only have 21 rooms, so it's not like we're a large property, but we do have different accommodation grades. There are actually 5 categories of accommodation. A Flinders Suite is our standard room, and the next category are our ocean retreats. And the nice thing about the ocean retreats is that we actually have 2 family ocean retreats. So if you've got a family with 2 children over the age of 6, because we don't take kids under 6, or a second couple travelling together, this is a great way to be able to share a 2-bed, 2-bath suite and still enjoy all the wonderful amenities, yet have your own room and not having to share all the facilities. Our remarkable suites are amazing. That is one suite with its living room, bedroom and bathroom. And of course we've got these classic bathtubs that are absolutely spectacular. If you can lie in the tub and look out at the ocean, there can't be much better in life than being able to do that. There we go, that's the spot, so enjoy it. Of course we do have shutters that go up and down with the press of a switch, but it's so magnificent that who'd even want to be closed in. This is our Osprey Pavilion, which is the premier suite, where you have a 180-degree view around and be able to see spectacular sights outside your own living room door. But it's not just the rooms, the amenities are amazing. This one in particular has a jacuzzi tub on the deck, and it's just the accommodations provide a very serene and perfect base for a wonderful stay at the lodge. Additionally, of course, we have a spa, and the spa we're using all local ingredients within our treatments. And that's the local honey, the local lavenders, everything is locally grown and produced and especially provided for our guests. So I think you'll find that a stay at Southern Ocean Lodge really provides everything you could possibly want. All your meals, all your drinks, open bar, you can drink any time of day or night. We've got all our experience, our transfers to and from the airport, the sightseeing, the touring, and best of all, the warm comfort and smile of our staff on arrival, and of course their tears when you're leaving. 2-night minimum. We do recommend a 3-night stay if it's possible. This shows you how you can get to and from, lots of ways to do it. And of course you can give us a call. I'm in North America. John will give you my telephone number later, but feel comfortable. We've got a great lodge, and I think now it's time for me to hand over to Paul. Thanks everybody.
Thanks so much, Sue. Just before we hand over to Paul, if anyone's got questions for Sue, please type them in the chat box now, because we've got a couple of minutes for questions. Maybe while we're waiting, Sue, could you talk a little bit further about some of the additional activities that the lodge has added the last year? Because I know we've got quite a few agents on the line that have booked before and probably haven't heard about the new offerings.
You're right. We've got some new activities that are not included, but they're available for purchase. For instance, we've got quad bikes. That's something a little bit different. We've got some new interpretive programs, some walks and talks, and other things that we do now from the lodge that will just provide an additional element for guests who have a little bit spare time on their hands and want to enjoy more of the lodge. Of course, they mustn't forget the spa, which is fantastic. But there are more to see and do. You can check on our website to find more.
Thanks, Sue.
Thanks, guys.
We haven't got any other questions through, but if you have got any questions, please type them and we'll come back to Sue a little later.